Howdy y'all, my name is Price and welcome back to some more MegaQuarium. And today we are taking on the Mirror Challenge. Now this is a level I have not even played yet. I am now caught up with y'all. So as a result, I have no idea what to do here. Now, what we learned last time, let's see, the new owners of MegaQuarium decided this collection of small animals just won't cut anymore. In fact, they've charged with an ambitious goal: obtain and house a collection of 5 awe-inspiring sharks. So basically, we're not allowed to use anything small. We can't use small fish, can't use small tanks, can't use small filters. Everything's big, which honestly, for me, not a problem. I pretty much always go huge with the size of everything I do. On the plus side, each time you obtain a new shark, they'll reward you with a bunch of cash and animals, so that should be my priority. Are you ready to think big? Let's get to it. Okay. First things first, let's research something. Well, I think it would make the most sense to research one of the sharks. And because an epaulette shark is easier to get, 3,200. We've had them before. I think we'll go for this because if we get bonuses for every time we get sharks, I think it would make a lot of sense for us to go ahead and get them. As far as beyond that, I think it would make a lot of sense to get the mega heater because we'll probably need that. Now, let's see what they've already got for us here. So we do have some small fish and small tanks to start with. I'm assuming this is just basically... These are our feeder fish, right? We're not going to be allowed to get too many more of these. Yeah. Panther grouper, coral grouper, unicorn surgeon fish. So it's mostly bigger things that we can do. Ooh, we could do a really nice cold tank with these 3. Yeah, we might do that. Because these guys get big. Like between these guys, we could do like maybe a size 60, size 70 cold tank and get a couple of each of them in there. That could be a good one. All right, well, quickly I noticed this already. This thing does not have enough rocks, which means that some of those things are going to die if we don't take care of that. So let's just go ahead and help these little dudes out. There you go. Should have enough food, should have enough everything, really. What else have we got going on here? I don't love the way that this bathroom and everything is laid out, but, you know, we'll let it be. I'm basically going to leave this pretty much alone. If it's working, it's working. I do, however... hate that this stuff is over here. Maybe it's because they've kind of packed everything in a little bit too much over here, it looks like. It's a little weird. Oh no, they can't get through there then. Okay. Well then, we'll leave it here for now, but we're definitely going to almost immediately start thinking about expanding out. And so what I think is with the layout like this, I do like this kind of like a couple of little areas that they can walk through around here. So I could just extend more down like this. And so what I think I'll do is I'm going to make another staff room kind of around here so we can start having bigger tanks kind of sticking out in this middle area because we can't do small ones, right? We're only allowed biggies. So let's start by setting up, we'll start at like maybe, well, let's first do this. We're going to get this space. Okay. So then we're also going to get this space. And we'll just clear all that out for now. And we'll leave it for now, but it's going to be something kind of around here. This will be our space that we're going to work with. And this will be usable, you know, floor space for them, and this will be office space for us. Why is it not letting me rotate right now? Hold on a second. There we go. It wasn't letting me rotate. I was confused. Okay, so we're also then going to... Let's bulldoze... Oh, no, you don't bulldoze. Yeah, plus. We're going to plus that. Some people told me that the game has been updated, and I think... I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what they've added, what they've changed. I'll be curious to check that out, but at present, I do not know. I guess beyond this, you know, I do actually think it makes a lot of sense. You know, last level I used some of these pre-existing walls. I think that there's something to be said about getting the most bang for your buck when it comes to space by actually using these thin walls, because it does allow you to put something here and to put something here and let people not travel through that area. So what's the first big tank we're going to want to get? Well, I had just talked about maybe we should do a cool cold tank. So maybe something like this that people can check out. And then if we wanted to, we could stick like a lagoon tank around here or something like that, and then another tank sticking out from the other side. I think that could be cool. So let's go ahead and just start working on getting this sucker going. Let's leave things running. I just realized. Let's go ahead and just do that. Let's do something like this to start with. Yep. Okay, and we're gonna need... I don't need to necessarily pump for this one. So let's get a couple of these. And protein skimmer. And a filter. We'll put that right there. Because it's got space here, and it's got another space here that I can also use if we need it. So, you know, I mean, that works fine. All right, so that's going to give us our cold. That's going to give us our filtrage. We're probably going to need to do one more of each of those, I bet. But let's think about what we're going to need in terms of the needs of these fish. So you're just not good with small fish. That's fine. You're just not good with crustaceans. You're just not good with crustaceans. You definitely need some cave space. So between the two of you, let's drop a couple of caves in here. How about just like 2 of those? And that should be good to go. So then as we're getting that together, let's go ahead, keep things rolling. Let's do this. Okay, and then let's just give me a second to think. Which fish do I want to throw in here first? How much are each of you? Okay, we can do a couple of them. Oh, and what do you guys eat? Cockles, sand eels. And yeah, it seems like your only problems are with smaller fish. So, we should be good. So let's get some cockles. I think it was sand eels was the other one. It's been like a week probably since I've played any MegaQuarium at all. I think that's probably for like the last episode that I recorded for y'all. So I'm a little rusty to remembering where exactly everything is. But I think we're going to be cool there, all right? So then let's start getting some fish in here. Now, one thing to consider. These guys hit up to size 16. They're dangerous to size 3 fish. If these guys are at size 6, but these guys grew faster, it's possible they would grow so big that these guys would be too small. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with 1, 2, and we'll do 2 of the other ones as well. The cuckoos. Not enough money, so we'll do 1 more. And then we'll give them a couple days to get big, and then we'll add our pollux. I think that'll make the most sense. Let's speed this sucker up. Okay, cool. Now, we're going to do this real quick. Oh, not quite. Yeah, go ahead and feed those fish. There's all that. And we'll do a little bit of something like that. Okay. There we go. And that should help us a little bit. And we'll let these dudes... Let's see how many we got. It's 120 tanks, so we can definitely fit 1 more of each at least. Not enough money? Okay, give it a second. And I kind of like that we're getting a cold tank out of the way. I feel like cold tanks I often neglect, and it's like a whole half of stuff. All right, and so now that I have this kind of taken care of, I think... You know what? Actually, there is something... I'm not going to lie. There is something that I really like about having a quote-unquote staff closet, like right in the middle of everything. I just want to refine it a little bit. So we're going to do something like this. Okay, and it's going to give me a little bit of extra space with it. But it's just a staff closet is what I'm going to treat this as, right? So we're going to go like this. We're going to put a door on it. Okay. It's got a broom. It's got a sponge. Let's also throw a... Give me a second. A tool station. And then later... If we need to, we'll throw a microphone stand, some other stuff in there. You know, some other related items. I like that. There's something to be said about having like a little thing in the middle here. It'll also give me a space to kind of work off of and put like, you know, I don't know, vending machines and all other kind of stuff on here. We'll do that for now. I kind of dig the concept. All right, so these boys all need to be fed. Let's go ahead and let's hire some more people. Y'all know me. I always like to really... have more people than necessary, specifically for feeding. Yeah. We'll get maybe 1 more. You're a good fixer. I like having people who are good at multiple, or that are really good at like at least one thing, that are just kind of focused on that one thing. I feel like there's something to be said about that. Okay, we're already gaining a good chunk of money here. Let's think about what to do next. Oh, and how big are all y'all? How y'all doing on time? time to growth. Once this guy gets up to, we'll say 2 of 6 or maybe even 3 of 6, that's when we'll add our pollux, and we'll just fill this with pollux. So the next tank that we'll get while we're waiting, because why make us sit here and spend all this time not doing anything? We're going to do this, and this will reach out to here somewhere. And so, yeah, it'll reach all the way out to here. We're going to put a lagoon tank here. But, as I often do, we're going to wait to put it out until it's ready to go. So let's think what we want to put in here. Unicorn surgeonfish, maybe? You're big boys. Do some groupers. What are you a danger to? Small fish. And you're also like congeners, dislikes congeners, cannot be housed with coral grouper. Right? So we could put like 1 panther, 1 coral grouper. Yeah, because you just can't be housed with one of the same. And then a bunch of unicorn fish, or maybe a couple of coral of these guys. So like, yeah. All right, that's what we're going to do. That's going to be our spot. Maybe some French angelfish as well. What do you guys give me? You give me nature, and you give me science. You guys will be giving me science, so the surgeonfish make a lot more sense for this one. So let's do this. Let's put some turban weed. I like that stuff. But let's also get the pitted column. Classic. All right, and then let's get some more. Let's get another little like rocky overhang thing. Oh, not enough money. Okay, and that's why I put it back here, so that I don't have to worry about my lack of stuff. Let's get that in there. So visually, I like where this is going. Let's get some more plants up in here. Oh man, y'all, I am so digging. So digging. So digging this game. All right, there we go. So where are we at? So let's start getting the equipment down. Did I not put the pump down? I could have sworn I went ahead and bought that, didn't I? I must have deleted it. Right? Or did it not let me put it down because it wasn't connected to anything? Maybe it did that. That's really weird. I just feel like I'm going to find it just sitting in the middle of nowhere one of these days. Okay, let's start getting our heaters and things. So 1's enough, but 2 is better. And we'll also get a protein pump. And lastly, we will... Let's actually move the whole thing over 1. Don't worry, we'll make that accessible. And I could probably even move it further away from the wall once I actually get the tank out there. I just want to make sure that I'm getting it, like, sorted, you know? Yep. Cool. Okay, so you can jam it in here without it, like, totally messing with this. Okay, and I should be checking my messages from now and then just to see if we get any extra missions. Let's close all this stuff out real quick. And are we doing money? We're doing good so far. I'm going to move this 1 over just to help with confusion. And then let's move you. Because if we put it somewhere like this, say, and then we connect, hold on, like that, we've still got plenty of room. That gives these people some space. I can put some chairs and things and whatnot in the way. So we're kind of making a more unique floor plan here. I will admit. Let's knock out 2 of those. Let's add a wall. Okay. And let's get our first fish in here. What were we saying? We're saying groupers and unicorns. Yes. Well, let's get the unicorns in first. Let's get like maybe 2 of them or 1 to start with. They should be good. Oh, I didn't think about food. Luckily, they eat green, so that's good. I should add... Oh, they need more plants, even just for 2 of them. Wow. Well, don't worry. I'm the kelp warrior. Everyone knows this. Gimme. Come on. All right, cool. Y'all are good. Now, I need to add another staff door here, just for ease. And then the other thing I would like to get is get the food right here, so it can just be grabbed by the staff, or Seems like they're able to grab it from right there, which ain't so bad. All right, so now we can get the epaulette shark, which is good. They go in cold tanks, so we could actually throw them into this tank that we've already got going. Or no, that's the bull huss is a cold shark. Is the epaulette a cold or a warm? Let's get it nonetheless. Let's check my epaulette. It's a warm water shark, so could I maybe throw it in here instead of one of the groupers? Let's think about it. Epaulette shark. You need supplements. You need rocks. We've got rocks. You may damage crustaceans. Let's throw you in here. Not enough money. We're going to throw you in there. And we're going to get you your supplements. Everything you need. Let's get those first, actually. Now that we have access. Let's get supplements. Okay, hold on a second. I do have to think about the fact that this is kind of blocking some space. Okay, it reaches from there. Perfect. I love these large pumps. They're so good. Okay. Supplements are expensive. Yep, $670 flippin' 5. And then we're going to do a quick little move here. This is going to make things a little bit simpler for all of them because I think that sand eels are something that these guys eat and these guys eat, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check those epaulettes again. These guys eat green, so I should put some more green down as well. Yes, sand eels. These are sand eels. Okay. Can we afford the epaulette shark? How much are you? $244. Ah, we could have, and then the day ticked over, but that's fine. So we're waiting on these unicorns to grow anyways, right? Whoa, excellent work adding the epaulette shark. Here's your reward, 5 horse-eyed jacks. Well, that's in my messages, right? Because I've got nowhere to put these fish right now. Good. They gave me 5 horse-eyed jacks. What am I going to use 5 horse-eyed jacks for? I mean, we'll make them a tank. I'm just trying to figure out what... That was a weird thing for them to just give me out of the blue, I'm not going to lie. Let's see. 4... Oh, and they gave me like 5 grand too. All right, so that's great. All right, so how's this tank doing on stuff? Got our unicorns. 8 and 8. They're growing. And you are size 10. And then over here, we've got our cuckoos and our ballons. Looks like they're all fully grown, which is wonderful. All right, and these guys have like a day. Okay, so I can totally sneak in. If this is the cold tank, right? We're going to put some pollocks in there. I think that's what they're called, pollocks. I never know how to pronounce some of these. Atlantic pollocks. So let's put 2. And they eat sand eels. Man, sand eels for everything. All right, cool. So we'll let that go for a little bit. Okay. So the only thing I want to make sure I'm doing right now is let's get the people moving around the space. Just like this. Okay. They'll find their way out. If you're over here, go this way. Go this way. Go this way. And everything should get seen. There's stuff in the middle here that might never get seen, but honestly, I'm okay with that. Why are these guys cold? They're having water quality troubles. Now, I know that might have caused some problems because now I have to do a large and a flippin' large. But it'll take care of it. And we got corals going, and honestly, for them to have done all the coral stuff in a way so that I don't have to mess with it, I'm okay with it. All right, so now these guys are getting a good amount of viewage. So let's think. We're getting an epaulette shark going. We need to get the bull huss, which we're learning, which means we need to get some more fish with some of that that build. So I think we had wanted to put our groupers in here, right? So let's start with one of each. See how that does. Maybe we'll add some more fish to this tank as we go along. Maybe we'll just add more, of the same. We'll see how this goes, though. I'm worried that the groupers, when they grow, that they'll eat the other fish, because they can get real big. So we'll see. As far as the shark, he's a size 10, but he'll be huge when he grows. It'll be a couple days. So we just got to keep an eye on that over the next couple days. Oh, and we need mussels nearby. We can make that work. And then we'll just have to figure out what we want to do for our next tank, and also we should get some amenities for people over on this side. So what I think we're going to do then is let's build out the space some more. I'm going to do that thing that I do. We're going to block this off. Well, here's what we'll do. I'm going to go kind of like this. Okay. Then we're going to block that off. And I'm even going to do it here. Just so I can do that. Just so that that's done. I'll sneak a bathroom in here, I think. And then as far as their needs, we've got all kinds of food and stuff like that. We don't have the guidebooks, the visitors' guidebooks. I think I should get some of those going. And actually, let's do it like this. Maybe like that. I don't know. Let's just get rid of this. Or actually, let's put it down like here. So as you walk by it, you grab that. But first, you grab a book. And let's put the guidebook supply in here, in the little staff room where I said I would put important stuff. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, stock that up. All right. So, next tank. I'd like a big tank right here. Maybe a Belfast tank. For what, we may ask? Well, that's a good question. Let's find out what we got. Well, we got all those horse-eyed jacks, right? So let's think about those jacks, because if we got 5 of them for free, there's some big fish, there's some expensive fish, there's some useful fish, right? Let's look at them. Oh no, didn't want to do that. Crap. I want to look at your stats, bro. Crap. I think they're warm fish, so we're going to throw them in there for now. But let me see what his needs are, because I'm going to have to build him a tank like immediately now. Okay, they need to be in a school of 3. They need a lot of plants. They eat herring. They are bullies. Yikers, man. Yikers. Okay, so we're going to have to do a couple of things. We're going to let him live in here for a little bit. He's not going to be very happy. But I'm not going to be able to build him a tank anytime soon. Ugh! Why can't they let me have a thing like to store all the fish in so I could look at his stats? Well, whatever. We'll make it so that he can at least survive. He's not going to be happy not being a shoaler, though. But I'm not going to be able to get enough in there. All right, so as far as our big old Belfast tank, how much is it going to cost me to get a huge one? Probably a lot. 2812 is not that bad. I'm going to keep my eye on this jack, because if his health drops into the red, then we might be in trouble. Oh, and then what kind of food does he need? Because he needs herring. But once we can get the tank built and all the requirements for the tank built, we'll build a big old Belfast tank here. We'll put all 5 of them in there. That'll give me... He's size 10. He'll grow to size 18. So 5 times 18. I mean, that's got to be a big tank, yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. And right now, I have been so not paying attention to any of this stuff that much, which I kind of am happy about. The Rasa has grown. Those have all grown. Cool. Look at them. Those are great. Now, how big is this tank in terms of fish? We could get a couple more fish in here. Any more coldies? Ooh, you know what? Because I think these guys are in danger from... Yeah, these guys will eat the... Well, no, actually, the crabs will survive. The crabs will survive because they have this armor, which makes them level 10. And if I look at all of y'all... Let's just close this real quick. 5, 4, 3. So how big do the crabs get? Because here are my 2 things, all right? A, I could leave space here and we could put the bull huss in there once we get to it. Could do that. Or 2, we could put these crabs in there. I don't think we can do both. Because these crabs get real big. They get to size 9. And if I did that, that would drop us to less than 12 size left. Let's look at this guy. How big do they get? Yeah, they get to size 35. We got to leave them a ton of space. So even if I put Yeah, he still wouldn't be able to grow to full size even in the tank as it is. So we're going to put some crabs in here. Yeah, that should be good. And we've already got supplements, which are what the crabs need as well, so that should be fine. So we're saving up for what, 2,800 bucks, basically, for our next tank. We'll throw that in over here. I'll make a new staff zone over here to accommodate it. I think that'll be good. That'll give us a nice big square space, and then I can just kind of continue it down this way. And what I'll probably start to do is try and like really build a giant loop that we just keep extending and moving upward. I think that'll be our best bet to getting everybody to see everything. And then it just comes down to... excuse me. Get rid of that. Who ain't cleaning? Yeah. So beyond that, if we're going to put some amenities... Well, we'll wait. All right. Oh, okay. We can build our tank now. That's good. The first part of it, at least. Okay, because it's going to be huge. But it's okay, because we're making such big things this time through that I think we'll be okay. God, that's big. Yeah, it's going to take me a bit to get this one going. It'll be good, though. So once we open it up, we're going to have space up here as well. So what we'll do is we're going to have this tank be lower, kind of on par with this one. And we'll put another smaller tank up here. But let me go ahead then. We got a little bit of money. Just gonna do this preemptively so I can start setting up my space for it and just kind of get a good feel for kind of the layout we're going for. So if we put it right up against that wall, we're good. Because once that wall comes down, it'll be in a perfect spot for people to chill with it and see it. I'll move some of this stuff around. I'll probably move the bathroom up to like here instead of it here. And then let's do staff door. Okay, and then do we have pump time? We do. Oops. Okay. Put it back, you know, there. Far enough, you know. Okay. Keep it going. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. No money. Literally $0. All right, go us.